1, go.
Wait, let me just... You like went and sat up all straight.
You know I'm going to shrink down.
That's what she said?
Oh, yeah, that was a bad one. That was not flattering. You never want to have that followed up with, that's what she said.
I was in the pool!
Right? Hey, what's good, guys? This is Chris from WearTesters.com. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today, we got a detailed look and a review at these potential bad boys right here. This is Under Armour's Curry 7. Now, before we get started, I did want to give a cool shout out to the shirt right here, right?
You really like it.
Oh, well, I don't really like it. I fucking love this. Check out the back too, or I don't know if I'm going to be able to turn around completely because I'm all wired up here. I mean, they got the, can you see it? It's got the 55 on the back, the cookies and cream white chocolate bar on the front, the King's font and everything, Hoopery. This is sick, man. If you don't know what the Hoopery is a SoCal-based brand. Very small business. Go ahead and support them because they make dope shit. I just think that this is really, really cool. This is just one of their items. They have plenty of things. If you're a Kobe fan, specifically a Kobe fan, like if you think that Kobe is the GOAT, go check them out. I think you'll be impressed. Link will be in the description box below. I just really wanted to shout out the shirt. This is not a promo or a sponsor or anything like that. I just really with this shit. So, you're welcome. But with that being said, again, this is the Under Armour Curry 7, Stephen Curry's 7th signature shoe, although he has the sub line, the 3-0 line and stuff, which a lot of people are gonna immediately be like, these look just like the 303s. They do. Some people prefer the 3-0 over the signature. And so some people are gonna be like, see, I told you the 3-0 is better, so that's why they made the signature look like. No, that's not it. These shoes were designed like 2 years ago. So were those. I already have seen the next model that's coming out next year. But these guys right here are an interesting shoe. Not only are they interesting looking, but they're kind of like a complete departure from last year's model, the Curry 6, which is a shoe that I absolutely love. And just on the surface, just the surface of these guys, I'm like half and half with, am I gonna love these? Am I not? I don't know. So the first thing that I do want to talk about though is the traction. This right here just looks and feels amazing. It's got a little bit of everything. You got that spiral stuff that we've seen on previous Curry models, herringbone, and it's aggressive. It's also in layers. It's like really cool. It reminds me of kind of like shark teeth. The teeth will fall out, but there's like a row right underneath it. I mean, there is so many layers to the traction right here that I think it's awesome. People that were not fans of the Curry 6 due to some rubber breaking, clearly not going to happen. It's one piece, so they got that part right. Now, what a lot of people are really interested in is the cushion setup, because visually, like Air, Under Armour has their design cues or their design elements where you can visually look at something and say, hey, this is hover, or this is micro G, or in this case, it's got both.
Well, plus doesn't it spell it out on the side?
Yes, but it's on the other side. But the markings.
No, I get it.
The netting is hover, the dots are micro G.
And then your cheat notes are on the inside.
Just in case you're not aware, it's right there. Now, the way that the cushion is set up is very interesting. You have 2 levels of cushion, basically. The bottom level is micro G, the top level is hover, and then right in between that, you've got this TPU moderator plate. That's this weird, like really like bright pink kind of wing looking thing. That's what that is. It separates the two, and you know, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer.
That's funny, because I almost used a Debbie Downer clip in another video.
Is a Debbie Downer, like, is that a person?
Oh, we're gonna watch some clips.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yes.
Oh, no wonder wow, that went completely over my head. Wow. Okay, I get it. I'm a little late to the party. But the general consumer, okay, so not sneakerheads, but general people, well, also sneakerheads. You got to put everybody in together, because sneakerheads are the ones that are kind of like, oh, this is the new signature, whatever it is, right? So you're going to go to Foot Locker or Champs or wherever these are sold, your Under Armour brand houses, and you're interested in the Curry 7. You're super excited because you see 2 of their best cushions together. It's like when the Ninja Turtles met the Power Rangers in space. You think that it's going to be awesome, but it wasn't. Why do I make references like that? But that's kind of what you get here. You're thinking, oh my God, Micro G, one of the best foam cushions of all time, plus Hover, some of their most comfortable cushion that they've come out with in the last 5 years. Smack them together and you're gonna get something. When you stick your foot in there, your foot's gonna go, this is awesome, okay? It's not what's gonna happen. Unfortunately, this is a Curry shoe, so it is firm. And on top of that, your foot really rests on this plate right here. So while the hover is cradling your foot, it's very thin. So I was a little bit disappointed by that. And by a little bit, I mean like a lot. because visually I was like having a nerd moment. Will this break in over time after you start really running around in them? My fingers are still crossed, but as of right now, this is where the consumer comes into play. They're gonna come into the store, they're gonna try the shoe on. I'm gonna be like, man, no bounce, there's no give. That's at least what my try-on experience was, and I think that they really need, and by they I mean Under Armour, they really need to understand that the general consumer, when they try on a shoe, step-in comfort is everything. A lot of people don't want to break in a shoe. They have no patience for it, which is why like knit is a thing. Leather is better. But whatever. What I really think that they should do is make a pair of these shoes for what consumers actually want, and then make Curry's his. Keep it as a player edition where his shoes are firm, but they look like, it's just what every, you know, like if you think that Zion is really hooping in what we're hooping in, you're wrong. Now the upper right here is again like a complete departure from the Curry 6. The Curry 6 used knit and a little bit of fuse. Unfortunately for me, these guys use a lot of fuse. It's like everywhere. Very little textile. It's just basically on the toe. The main body is textile, but it's really covered. It's thin, but it's firm, it's durable. It'll last a long time. Those are all positives. It's just not a premium feeling material. So I'm a little bit like, I wish that they can kind of like mix it up a little bit, especially because this definitely could have had other stuff other than fuse, but you know, it is what it is. So that's what to expect. Now, as far as fit is concerned, they do fit true to size. They're slightly on the snug side, but not anything crazy. If you wore, what can I reference it to?
Any of the previous Currys?
No, because they all fit like slightly
about the
different.
3.0?
This 3.0 to me was like, the 3.03 was suffocatingly tight. Like my foot was cramping in those shoes until they broke in. Although I will say the Micro G in these feels like the Micro G in those, where it's not like incredibly bouncy. So that's a comparison. Maybe this is close to the 2, just not quite as tight. They do remind me a little bit when you stick your foot in there of the 2 primarily. And then something that I don't think a lot of people are going to like, if you're a wide footer at least, is this area.
So that area reminds me of the Puma Uproars. The toe, that
I
weird
agree,
circle cutout.
But the difference is that the Puma Uproar, they used materials that mimicked leather. Or if it was on that one colorway that was like white, red, and blue, the Palace Guard, that was leather. This is fuse, so no stretch. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry. But yeah, so wide footers, try these on just in case. I think they release on the 1st, November 1st is, if I'm remembering correctly. Everybody else though, if you've worn a Curry before, go with whatever your normal Curry size is. That's what I would recommend at least. They fit me really nice so far. And again, surprisingly, I know that this lace structure doesn't look like it would do much, especially in the rear, but incredible lockdown in the 303. And so I'm expecting the same exact thing here. And that pretty much takes care of it for these guys. Retail price, it says it's $140. We finally have a price increase. And I don't say that as like finally, but more like it took them long enough. You know what I mean? But thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. Hopefully this video helped you guys out, get to know the Curry 7 a little bit better and what it has to offer. We will be doing a performance review, so stay tuned for that. Give me like a week or two. I have these a little early. This video is actually not going up right away. At this point, by the time you see this video, have already played in these a number of times, so hopefully it won't look like it took me as long, because a lot of times I get the shoe in and then you really don't see a review.
Well, our goal is to have it up November 1st.
How long?
You'd have about a week and a half to play in these.
That's doable.
Challenge accepted.
That's doable. But thank you so much once again, both to Under Armour and to you guys for coming over here, watching, liking, subscribing, commenting. Let us know what you guys think about these down below in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, guys, have a good one.
I would like to vouch for that lockdown on the 303 shoes.
Have you tried them?
I've never tried them, but
And how would you vouch for it?
Under Armour was nice enough to send our son 2 pairs of,
Oh yeah.
and he got the Curry 6, which we love. He loves them.
I love that shoe.
And then he got the 303, and those shoes.
A little hard to get into.
Oh my gosh, you have to unlace them all the way, and then I basically almost break his ankle anytime I try to put his foot in there. So now
Well, he likes that shoe though.
He does.
Yeah, he likes how they look and the colors and stuff like that. He has the same colorway that I do. They're like gray, green, and pink. It's an interesting shoe. This guy is not hard to get on though. You just have to lace them up.
Yeah, this one's not the burrito style.
Unlace them. Yeah, that one, the 303 is connected everywhere.
Yes.
This one it's still a internal booty, but it's down here, so you can still lift this open and get in there. How do you think that these look though? I know, because you're not a hooper, so like casually. I know that Currys aren't normally geared towards casual, but you kind of want to have a little bit of everything. You want to have that off-court appeal plus on-court appeal. You know, what do you think about these? Do you think that these look dope?
I don't know if it's this colorway or whatnot, but The shoe, not so much now because I've looked at them for a couple days now, but they make me dizzy when I look at them. And
Is it the mesh thing?
yes, it's a lot. It almost reminds me of, remember those 3D pictures where you're supposed to find the picture inside the picture?
I could never find the picture.
That's what this shoe was doing to my eyes when it first showed up at the house.
Is that mall rats? He's like, is it a boat? You know what I mean? Like,
That was me with this shoe.
I think that this is the best looking colorway we've seen so far though. Like this is the one where kind of like, yeah, those are pretty fresh. I still don't know if I'd wear them casually, although I always end up wearing Curry's casually just because I'm simply just a fan.
I do like all of the little hidden details.
Oh, that's something I forgot to even talk about that. Damn, I meant to also, so thank you for reminding me.
That's why I'm here.
But yeah, there's a lot of little details. What I wanted to let people know is that there are details in them. So if you're a hardcore Curry fan, just look around the shoe. I'm not going to sit here and point them all out.
And even when you think you've found them all, like another one pops up. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I'm not going to spoil anything, although some people like that, but I'm not going to spoil anything. There's just a lot of little Easter eggs, I guess. So if you're a hardcore Curry fan, like we know David, DG Hoops,
yes,
he's probably going to love just looking at these. Did you ever say if you like them? You just said that they make you dizzy. So do you like how they look or not? Like if they come in your size, which they probably will, would you rock these or not? Nope, that's all you got to say. That's it. Yeah.